Well, it was still a cool thing. You got back out on the, before the competition, yellow. So you still had more than half the race to go, yeah. So anyways, that's a long version of what took place yesterday. But the end result is Anthony Chusey got the Hard Charger Award. And I don't know, it was $100 or something. I don't know what it was. But still, they can use every cent of it for the race program. But here's our mini stock lineup. There is 4 trucks coming out. So Robert Orr and Anthony Chusey will be on that front row in the 15 and the number 1, as Anthony Chusey is our defending class champion. And row 2 will be Brent Veenstra in the 70. And who's driving today? Is it Grandma again? Do you know?
I don't know. Do you see Janice out there? Janice out there again. I see the head shake. No? Yes? Maybe?
Anybody know if...
The circle?
Do you guys know, is Grandma driving again today? Yes?
Janice.
She is? I like Grandma better. She's a mom that's a grandma. It's amazing how people think we can read lips.
I'm going to just let you just keep digging that hole, Scott.
She had so much fun that they bought too many stocks, so her husband, and her son will all be mini stocks.
Oh, my goodness. Next time I hear there's
You see, right there's an example of who runs that household.
Yes.
That's who runs. Janice runs, she doesn't wear pants. She wears bibbed overalls, man. She's got the whole thing going on.
That's so awesome.
They went out and bought, where do you find 3 mini stocks that fast?
They're out there. There used to be a lot of Class 7s, SXs that we talked about, or 7Ss, that we talked about. And,
but
they're out there.
3 in one afternoon? They had to have been all in one location or something.
Well, I'm sure we're going to go ahead and see them.
We'll find out. That's a good question. If Grandma could get on the podium again.
Where did you find it? There's Janice right there, the 99.
So once again on that front row, inside, Robert Orr in that 15. Outside will be defending class champion Anthony Chusey and yesterday's Hard Charger Award.
I'm hoping she found that other gear, because she was stuck in second, couldn't get out into third.
Yeah. There's the official points as of round 4 last night. Robert Orr still maintains that top spot with 215. Brent Veenstra has 211 and 208. You know what? That was a good points move yesterday.
Yes.
To get back into the pits and change that tire and come back out. That could be a championship potential.
I think that's why he probably did it. You're right.
Yeah. Holy crap.
It would have been nice if Oliver ran down there and changed the tire for him.
As I understand, it was him that radioed and said, go back and park it. Go back and park it. Our day is done. Nice call, spotter. But see, and I got to go out there on a limb and say that Anthony Chusey's not the brightest bulb in the box, because that guy that yesterday told him to go ahead and park it, our day is done, is spotting again today. But yeah, you may have won 2 championships, but you spot like crap.
Yeah, we wouldn't pull your leg, Oliver. We didn't like you.
Yeah, Anthony, you got a flat tire. Go ahead and park it. Our day's done. I didn't hear what was said, but it has everybody laughing.
He says you got to go win this race so they'll stop talking smack.
No, we're not talking smack about him.
Well, no,
it's about his spotter. So we're coming around to take that green flag out of that final corner. They're coming through the corner. You can just about see our pace vehicles, pulling off that track.
All right, look at this. Door to door there. Orr, Chusey, Veenstra, and Miller. Oh.
And let's see. Chusey's picking right up where he left off. He's got those special staggered tires on the back there, eh? His spotter probably mounted them this morning. Well,
You might have somebody waiting in the parking lot for you when you leave the town.
how about this? Grandma's on that podium spot right now.
Yeah, Judge Janis, another good run out there. Choosy trying to make his run back up. Veenstra, but it's Robert Orr. Once they, get out front early on in the race. But yesterday was another story. Veenstra. Brent gave him a good run for his money, came back, passed him. He left the door open, like he said, too many times. And Veenstra took advantage of it.
Wow. Let's see. Veenstra had a huge push to that right-hander in the infield. Hangs on to second. And we kind of mentioned there might have been a...
Oh, no. Choosy goes around again.
Because the spotter told him to, probably.
Scott, you're not making friends fast.
That's just the one guy.
He's part of that trophy car mafia. I'd watch out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that spotter probably put 35 pounds of tire pressure in both rear tires. This guy running really loose right now, dude. Should be running like, I don't know, 16, but he's probably out there running 35s. He's making it pretty easy.
Okay, Scott, I don't think I've got that one in a while.
So Robert Orr has got the race in control as of right now. Brent Veenstra running that second spot. Janis right now running in third in that white number 99.
Brent Veenstra, looks like Robert Orr this time is not going to go those wide qualifying lanes that he talked about. He's going to run this race, keep it tight. He's got a good lead out there. But again, I know Brent Veenstra, just like yesterday, the game plan was wait for the calm caution and then strike like a cobra.
Yeah, it sounds like Janis still has those transmission issues. She went from sound like second to fourth.
Yeah.
If she's running a fourth gear, I don't know. Yeah, it just dumped hard in the RPMs. Here comes Choosy now going to the inside of Janis. So, yeah, good job by the spotter getting him around clean. Oh, boy.
Boy, I can hear that crowd going crazy down there right now. Did you just get a shot? It's up to you. Well, Choosy making a good run now. Not straightened up there, going around the corners.
These guys obviously run on limited budgets, so they don't have a whole lot of tire selection to go to. Pretty much one tire, one groove, almost probably for half the season. Then it's like a Christmas morning when they get a new set of tires. So we noticed this last night, a lot of tire spin.
Yes.
Not able to get hooked up.
Robert Orr was really experiencing that too, quite a bit. And that could have been, like you said, either tire pressure or grooving, because this is a better new track, and I think it needs to be more aggressive because we do have a little bit of loaminess to it, I would say. Coming up next, limited buggy, desert buggy, and then of course I do believe we're going to be moving into our halftime break. Definitely hear the crowd out there making noise.
This is one of the popular classes. This is where the whole family, half the neighborhood's all involved, and they all come for their favorite driver. And there's for all the fans at home, there's a picture of Janis right now. Janis Miller. Grandma of 4, right? Not 5, 4?
It's 4, yes.
Yeah.
think it was funny because her husband, he forgot thought he had an extra grandkid. It's probably one of the neighborhood kids that hang out and they just bring it along and they adopt them. You know, that's how she's
Yeah.
like, do I have 5 or 4? You know, you lose
There was a
count. I
time.
guess.
There was a time Jennifer and I were the parents of 12 Marines.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but yeah.
Sunday dinners,
Yeah.
a bigger table.
Well, the competition yellow is being waved right now. Our beautiful Toyota of Redlands pace trucks out on the track, collecting the field. And I can't help but think that Janice is still having transmission issues.
Yeah, but I tell you what, she's got that 10,000 watt smile going on right now. That helmet, having a blast.
All it takes is that once. But I'm going to reiterate the fact that's awesome. When she goes back into the pits after the race and goes, honey, it's my call. We're doing it. And by the way, I'm still going to Macy's shopping tomorrow for a new purse.
That'd be the coach outlet. Well, I know that the Wardrops had the 98 and the 99, and that's the 98 that they purchased. I wonder where the 99 is. I mean, I'm sorry, the 99, where the 98 is.
I'm saying, what are you looking at?
I meant to say the 98. But we've had a couple more of them out there, and I'd like to see them get back. It's a fun class.
Yeah, in one race, it sounds like we're going from 4 to 7. That's a pretty good numbers jump.
I'm good with that.
So once again, we want to thank all the fans at home watching us or wherever you're at. It sounds like we got some fans watching us from Mid-America Outdoors in Jay, Oklahoma. We got some fans from South Dakota, from Oregon.
Of course, the Carson City, Nevada.
Yeah. So we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Actually from John Wayne Airport as well. So we got quite a few more watching us. Please check in. Let us know where you're watching us from.
Well, I want to see them put on, the racing at all the bars at all the airports. I think that would be pretty awesome. Get the live streams on there.
You know, it was kind of cool back when I was doing the CBS Sports Network TV stuff for the Snowcross series. I was in South Dakota, Deadwood, calling the race, and PJ was at, I think Arby's it was, in Oceanside, watching the race from there live. I'm like, that was...
Yeah, right after that, it says green once again, or Veenstra, Choosy. Choosy trying to make a run up on Veenstra now.
Choosy just seems a tick off, just not quite there. He's usually the guy that sets the pace and everyone's chasing him, but not today or not this weekend. He's having one bug after another bug after another bug, and a spotter that doesn't want to race the second half of a race. I don't know, maybe the brats were really good on the grill, or maybe the Mountain Dew was nice and cold. I don't know.
Ooh, it looks like Veenstra gave a little push back there to Choosy.
And the spotter tells him to go around one more time.
He was hungry for donuts.
I can't help but think that more than anything else, I think that's probably a tire issue.
Something's going on, definitely.
I mean, as far as whether it be grooving or tire pressures, that's something that can be easily be corrected.
Yeah, you got to find that happy medium. You don't want to run that too low. You can sit around that 15, 16. Otherwise, you're popping beads. You go much lower than that around turns, but pressure on them.
Do you know, is there a tire rule in this class, as far as size goes? I don't know if there is or not.
Not sure.
Because that's be the easiest way to change the gearing. Instead of trying to, drop the rear end and change the ring and pinion.
Either a shorter and smaller or taller tire.
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony's, Choozy's lap times are just not consistent with the top two right now. He's 2 seconds off the pace on average.
Yeah, that truck is definitely not handling wind. And here we go. Orr's leaving that door open again. Veenstra getting a run up there. Brent said last night in the box, he goes, kept it open the door. What am I supposed to do? Got to make a pass. We'll see Choosy get up into it.
Didn't Veenstra run an in-car camera yesterday? Oh no, it was Robert Orr.
Robert Orr,
Orr
yes.
ran the in-car camera yesterday, and it was fun being able to watch him shift the manual, which is something you don't see. Even in the off-road racing world, you don't see manual transmissions very much. It's fun to watch him shift through the gears on each and every lap.
Or we call the manual automatics kind of type deal now.
Well,
It's a totally different animal.
Just slam it from
Yeah.
one spot to the next.
Yeah. Ratchet it away. And oh no, left front tire is gone on Choosy.
Yeah, white flag is coming out this time by, so if you want him to pit and not come out, now would probably be that time.
I don't know, they're looking, they're seeing he's got one lap to go.
Now there's the white flag, yeah. Boy, yeah, the RPMs of our top two trucks are definitely pinned a little bit higher than they were the last couple laps.
And looking, where did Janice Miller go? Did we lose her?
Yeah, she must have pulled off 2 laps ago. She hasn't scored anything until the last number 7, so we missed it.
Didn't see her exit. I was too busy watching Choosy. And also Veenstra and Orr right now just having an epic battle. I don't know this time if Veenstra's going to be able to do it, but he's going to give it a run for the money here with a couple turns still left to go.
He lost quite a bit of distance on that last lap.
Robert Orr's not going to let that door be open this time for sure. Oh, there she is. There's Janice Miller.
And coming for the checkered flag, in hand and in the air. I mean, Robert Orr taking the win along with Brent Veenstra in second. And it looks like, I don't know how this is going to be scored, because Choosy's pulled off the track on lap 8, and Janice has come around and score lap 8. So that'll take care of our mini stock race. I believe Anthony Choosy is being scored for that final podium spot. I'm not sure, that's unofficial. Nice job spotting. There's the unofficial results. We'll have Janice Miller finishing in that 4th spot. Anthony Choosy will end up on the podium along with Brent Veenstra on 2nd. And Robert Orr will take the win here. And this will move around that points quite a bit. So the next race coming up will be limited buggies. Limited buggies are in stage and getting ready to go, as our mini stocks are coming up to the podium. We'll send Dave Arnold trackside to the podium to talk to our top 3 finishers as we get ready for the next race.
Okay, here we go. It looks like even with losing that, breaking the spindle there, Anthony Chusey able to make the podium there. Unfortunately, Janice Miller was down a couple laps there. She had pulled off, but by the finish, Anthony, you had at least enough laps to get that third spot.
Yeah, last 4 races of the season, basically just going to be in my own world, and we're going to nut up or shut up, and that's about it. So we got to make it happen.
Well, the pressure's been on you, a former champion in this class, and definitely the target now. It's going to be a struggle and a fight all the way to the end of the season.
Oh yeah, my savings is going to get depleted. We're making this truck back on the podium by the end of the season. We're putting everything into it now. We got a good 3 months. If my competition thinks I'm going to be lazy, they got a rude awakening coming, so let's make it happen.
Well, here's something that's going to help there. $50 from K&N on that. Make that thing breathe a little bit better. So I know you want to thank some people for it, Anthony.
I want to thank Lee and Papa Perfect. I want to thank La Bufadora Food Trucks. They're always out here supporting us. It's a shame they can't be coming out this weekend. I also want to thank General Tire and Action Sports Canopies, CarTech, all the contingency sponsors that help put this thing on for everyone, and the City of Victorville for giving us a great track. Also, Lee again for that track design killer. I love that back corner. Maybe not the best for a mini stock, but that's on us, not him. So we just got to make it a tank.
There it is, Anthony Chusey. Big round of applause there, third place. All right, Brent Veenstra. First of all, $50 from K&N. That always makes it nice there. Well, capitalization did not happen with those doors being left open this time. Looks like you started to get up on them, and then that last lap you started just getting that little bit of a gap. I don't know if you missed a shift or something, but you didn't have that momentum.
Yeah, I was from second to third, kind of get that shift down. He left the door open one time, like the whole race. It was only one time, and I tried to capitalize. I couldn't get it though. The truck wasn't fast enough.
You had a good time though. Smiles on all your faces. You guys are having a blast, right?
Oh yeah, it's always fun racing.
You like to thank some people?
Yeah, I just want to thank my friends and family. Greg, Steven, Lily. I want to congratulate you you did good today. Just everybody that puts on this show. It's fun.
Give it up for Brent Veenstra, everybody. Great job there. And Rob, you were a bridesmaid yesterday. Today, you're standing on top of the box. And Bergeson's Heating and Air and Toyota of Redlands hooked you up with some cold hard cash there. Rob, he said you only left the door open one time today. Yesterday was multiple. Looked like you said you were running those qualifying runs. You were looking fast until the second half when he was up on you. But today, you were having nothing to do with that.
Yeah, you guys talked me into not leaving the door open yesterday. So I knew I had to protect a little bit, obviously. But it was fun. He was still there. It's always a competitive race in this class. It's fun. And sometimes you make it up here, sometimes you don't. But making it on the podium is definitely an accomplishment.
Consistency, and that's what the three of you guys seem to do.
Yeah, I've been really fortunate on my truck. It's really consistent and pretty durable, so that's worked in my favor a lot. Not necessarily always the fastest, but.
Would you like to thank some people?
Yeah, I'd like to, friends and family, of course, Bergeson and Toyota, and K&N, and I would like to, CarTech, Aturo tires, the tires hooked up, they did well. Rugged Radios, Action Sports Canopy, great canopies, you guys have to check them out. Coast Appliance, Jeff Ford Designs for building a great truck for me to come out and play on. Gas Crew, you guys, Medics, everybody that makes this possible.
Give it up for Rob Orr. Oops, hold on.
Okay, I got to thank my grandsons, Gavin, Eckler, and Zachary.
Can't let him forget that. That's right. You got to remember the grandkids. So give it up for Rob Orr one more time. Give it up for Anthony Chusey. Brent Veenstra. And standing tall on top of the box with redemption, Rob Orr. Back up to you, Scott. Limited Buggy and Desert Buggy.